Hi folks, welcome back. This particular lecture is going to be on build packs and how you can use build packs to create container images. So in my previous lecture, I had shown you that you can use Dockerfile to create container images. However, in this particular lesson, I'll show you how you can use build packs to create the same. So if you want to create a build pack container image, you have to have your app ready and you also need to have a builder image. So what the builder image will do is it will parse through your application and will see what kind of application it is, whether it's a Node, a Java, a .NET application. And based on that, it will create a container image for you directly. So that is how it actually works. So you need to have a builder image for your particular application to create a container image. So Google does provide multiple builder packs for multiple different languages. So for this particular example, I'll use the Node builder pack to create the container image. So let's proceed and see how this is done. So like in my previous example, going to use Cloud Shell to create my application. You can do this in your local as well. So the only thing you need to have installed in your application is Docker and Pack. So we already have Pack and Docker in our particular application, so we don't need to install anything else. So to install Pack, I'll give you the link through which you can do that. So it'll be in the description below. So let's proceed and create a Node application. Like the previous example, this will also be a Express application which just returns a hello world back to the user. So let's create a new folder and let's create the application in that. So I'll do an npm init. I'll install Express. And I'll create my index.js file. So I already have my code ready. I'll just copy paste that. So like the previous example, it's a very simple web server which just returns hello world back on port 8080. Okay, so let's go through the folder now. So as you can see in the previous example, we had to create a Docker file. In this particular example, we do not need to do that. We can just use the builder pack that's available to us and create a container image out of that. So let's do that. But before we do that, we also need to add a start script in our package.json file. So let's do that before we create a image out of this particular application. So it's just going to be node index.js. So after you've done this, the next thing we'll do is we'll create a container image out of this application. So we have to use the pack build command to create the container image here. So let's go and look at that command and let's see how it executes. So it's the back build command and you need to give the path to your builder. So this builder is something that Google provides for you. And then you just need to give the name for your particular image. So I'll just give this as my new image. So let's run this particular command and let's create a container image. So once your image is created, you can do a Docker images to see whether it has been created. So as you can see that my new image has been created. So let's run this image locally before we export it to the container registry. Now to run the image, it's basically the docker run command on port 8080, and here you need to give the name of your particular image. So the name of my image is my new image. So let's create a container out of this image. Okay, so it's running on port 8080, so I'll open my web previews to see whether it's working. So I'll preview on port 8080. So you can see that this particular container is up and running. Okay, now that you've created your image in your local environment, let's do the same using the gcloud command and let's upload it to the cloud registry. Now to create a image using Webpack, you need to use the gcloud submits command with the pack parameter. So let's run that command and let's create an image and upload it to the cloud registry. So this is the particular command. It's the gcloud build submit pack, and here you need to give the image. So the image would be gcr.io. Here you need to give the name of your particular project. So my project is, I'll just copy this. I'll paste it there. And this will be the name of my image. So I'll just keep this as my new image. So once again, the pack command will just detect what kind of application it is, and based on that, it'll pick up the appropriate builder and it'll build the container image. So let's run this command. So here the detection phase happens, and it was able to detect that it's a node application, and it's further doing other processes to create the image. So it has been created. So let's go and check the container registry in our GCP account and see whether that particular image has been created. So let's just refresh this page. So you can see that my new image is here. So again, like previously, we'll just run this particular image in the Cloud Run environment. So let's do that. I'll go to my Cloud Run. I'll create a new service. Click on next. Oh, it's waiting for the API to be enabled. So I'll run it in the US Central one. Next. Here I need to select that image. So this will be my new image that I've just recently created. So I'll just take this. So the difference between this and the previous example was that the previous example, the image was created using the Dockerfile command. This was used, and this particular image was used by build packs rather than using the Dockerfile. So I'll click on next again, and I'll allow unauthenticated invocation. I'll click on create. Okay, so now my Cloud Run app is up. I'll just run this URL. So you can see that this particular application is up. So that's how you create your Cloud Run application using the build pack. So in this particular two lectures, I have shown you how to create your container images using both Dockerfile as well as Cloud Run, and how you can upload them into the container registry and make them work with Cloud Run. I hope these lectures were useful. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon. And please do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.